Okay, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. My name is Rizky. I am from English Education Department. Today, I'm going to present my proposal. The title of my study is Our Digital Footprints During Online Service Learning from Home Program, EFL Pre-Service Teachers, Photo Voice Analysis. Okay, in the first slide, I'm going to discuss about the reason why I choose this study. So, talk about the issue of COVID-19 infection as the result of the issue. Several educational institutions must remain closed temporarily, such as schools, colleges, and also universities, the one 2020. So, in the global context, the current COVID-19 pandemic requires students to adopt digital technology as facilitation to communicate and data acquisition, research and administration, so that to remain academically productive. Sakulu 2020. Not only that, today, starting from the COVID-19 pandemic in China, the world of educational institution in Indonesian era, the COVID outbreak also impact on the implementation of community service activities as the Tridharma higher education. Based on Wijayanti et al. 2020, their study present that the implementation of community service activities carried out virtually or through online. The problem of COVID pandemic that impact on the implementation of community service is closely related to my experience when I conduct community service from home virtually. My generation carry out our several activities program by utilizing or using digital technology in time of COVID-19 pandemic. Most of recent study more focused on the use of technology, but especially in overcoming COVID transmission, just COVID-19 transmission as the students' activity program. And then little is known about the FL pre-service teachers' narrative of experience. So the reason why I choose this study because the gap of the study on the FL pre-service teachers' narrative in time of COVID-19. Okay, let's come to the next slide. Based on the gap, the central question in this study asks how are the FL pre-service teachers' narrative of experience in engaging with digital skill during online service learning from home in time of COVID-19 pandemic. Therefore, I think to fill this void, this present study will focus on the FL pre-service teachers' narrative of experience as reflected in our digital footprints during service learning in time of COVID pandemic. Now I will focus on the scope of this study. This study will focus on the students in 7th semester majoring in English education at a university in Southeast Sulawesi, Indonesia, and the academic year of 2020 to 2021. The result of this study will offer two kinds of significance. For the first significance is theoretical significance, and the second is practical significance. So in the theoretically, this study can be used as a reference to reveal how the FL pre-service teacher's narrative of experience in engaging with digital skill during while doing online service learning in time of COVID pandemic as a critical situation. Moreover, in practical significance, this study expected not only the research, but it expected to help the students in developing their digital skill. Indirectly, it can be method or strategy in creating prospective EFL teachers in the 21st century who has digital literacy and of course have digital skill. Okay, next slide about literature review. The first is the use of digital technology in time of COVID pandemic. Based on Sokulu 2020, the study argued that even in unexpected critical circumstances such as the lockdown in time of COVID pandemic and the use of digital technology involve any newly introduced digital technology. Therefore, the presence of COVID-19 has led several universities rapidly close their face-to-face learning and move to digital education. Okay, the COVID-19 provides the way to change the country's educational and also it provides attention to advantage of the new technologies development based on Tokuero 2020. And then in line with JANAS 2020, COVID-19 pandemic allow educational institution to adapt online learning, including introduce an environment of online learning like various web servers, platforms, resources, and social media for distance education such Moodle, Zoom, Telegram Messenger, and etc. The second is the service learning program. According to Regal and Hetter 2000, they state the service learning is a course-based service experience for students to produce the best outcomes when meaningful service activities are related to their course material. They argued that the student participate the service learning program as highest value educational experience in which engage them in an organized service activity that meet identified community needs and reflect on the service activity. For the last is the implementation service learning program during COVID-19. Based on the demand of COVID-19 pandemic, teachers were forced to change the teaching system to be online, despite they were a first crowd for at all 2020. And in Indonesia era, several education institutions changed the community service to service learning program virtually or service learning program from home through the implementation of technology. So in the recent study, there are several studies related the implementation of community service learning in time of COVID outbreak. For example, the study by Nurfaida et al. 2020, the study present experience from two students while conducting an online service learning program. Their study revealed that the student enjoyed and capable to adopt the online service learning despite they face bad internet connection in their location while participating the online service learning program. Now I will focus on the next slide to expose the EFL pre-service teachers' narrative of experience with digital skill. This narrative study as the research design will adopt content analysis that will involve 5 EFL pre-service teachers photo voice based on our experience when conducting online service learning from home. So 5 EFL pre-service teachers who enroll in being participant of 7th generation in online service learning from home 2020 at university in Southeast Sulawesi, Indonesia. The data in this study is drawn from 5 EFL pre-service teacher photo voice that they have narrated on our daily basis while conducting the service learning. Therefore, this study will only focus on the EFL pre-service teachers' narrative of experience based on engaging with digital skill as one of participant of online service learning. To expose the EFL pre-service teachers' narrative, the study employed thematic analysis by Brown and Clark 2006. They state that the thematic analysis is useful and flexible, qualitative analytical approach to find theme in qualitative research, which conduct by identifying patterns and also themes within the finding of this research. Okay, I think that's all for my presentation today. I hope it finds you well. Thank you so much for